Who are you?
Thinking. Greetings. I'm Deepseek R1, an artificial intelligence assistant created by Deepseek. I'm at your service and would be delighted to assist you with any inquiries or tasks you may have.
Do you know anything about Elon Musk founded XAI and its AI model?
I don't have specific details about a person named Elon Musk or any AI models he has developed.
Are you running locally on this Raspberry Pi?
Thinking.
If you're looking to run Deepseek R1 on a Raspberry Pi, then you've stumbled upon the right place. If you've already set up your Raspberry Pi, skip to this timestamp. If not, keep watching. Required components. Raspberry Pi. I'm using a Raspberry Pi 4 Model B with 4 GB RAM. If you have a different model, that's okay. The process is the same. Micro SD card. Micro HDMI to HDMI cable. If you already have an HDMI cable, this adapter should work for you. Heatsink to install on the Raspberry Pi, as we plan to maximize its processing power. Type-C cable for power. A monitor, keyboard and mouse if available. Otherwise, follow the remote setup process. Raspberry Pi setup. Visit the Raspberry Pi website and head to the software section. Download the Raspberry Pi OS imager. Install it after downloading, then run it. Connect your SD card to your system. Choose the target device, in my case, it's the Raspberry Pi 4. Choose an OS. Select the first one, the most recommended option. Then select your storage. Click Next. Say no to OS customization, we're not doing remote setup here, and yes to erasing the data on the SD card. Wait until writing and verifying are complete. Click Continue once the Write Complete window appears. Now install the SD card into the Raspberry Pi as shown here. Connect all interfaces, mouse, keyboard, micro HDMI and power input, then turn on the power. The Raspberry Pi boots up. Select your country, language and time zone. Create a user by entering a username and password. Connect to Wi-Fi, choose a browser, then check for updates. Install them if available or skip if not. After the update, restart it. Boom, your Raspberry Pi setup is complete. Since we're running Deepseek R1 on this, we'll max out the Pi's processing power, so it's recommended to install a heatsink. Quick fact. Did you know the Raspberry Pi 4's circuit board packs a 6-layer design up from 4 layers in older models? That's 50% more complexity, using HDI tech with laser drilled wires to cram in blazing fast USB 3.0 dual 4K displays, and enough power to run AI like Deepseek R1 right here at home. Now, if you're wondering how engineers design something as intricate as a 6-layer PCB with laser drilled vias, that's where tools like Altium Designer, Altium 365 come into play. Altium is a big name in this space, built to optimize complex projects like these. Altium 365 is their cloud-based platform that connects everyone in electronic product development. It lets you collaborate seamlessly with your team, viewing, editing, and discussing projects in real time, no matter where they are. With Altium 365, you can review design files right in your web browser and drop comments for the team. Share detailed component info with software engineers instantly. They'll get notified and can pull up datasheets on the spot. Send your full design package straight to manufacturing with just an email, no hassle, no fuss. And if you're new to this and feeling lost, don't sweat it. Altium's got your back with a free course called Learn Printed Circuit Board Design through their Student Lab program. It walks you through everything: schematics, PCB layout, routing, and even manufacturing. I've made a separate video to show you how to sign up. Grab your Altium Designer license and get started with Altium 365. Check it out if you're curious. I've got this aluminum heatsink case with double fans. It'll cool down our Raspberry Pi significantly. Installing this on the Pi takes me some time, but for you, it's a snap. Now that the heatsink is on, let's install Deepseek R1. Deepseek installation. Alright, let's get this Pi ready to run Deepseek R1. Open your terminal and type this command to fetch the latest package list. Next, run this to install the latest versions of your packages. The -y just says yes to updates automatically, saves time. Since I updated during setup, my packages are fresh. But if you skip that earlier, these commands will catch you up. Okay, I heard you, let me zoom in a bit. There, hope that's clearer now. Now let's install curl, we'll need it for Ollama. Type sudo apt install curl. This is usually pre-installed on Raspberry Pi OS, but this command double checks. If it's missing, it'll grab it. With that done, here's the big one, enter this command. This grabs Ollama's install script from their site and runs it in one shot, setting up everything to run AI models locally, like Deepseek R1. It'll take a minute to install, so hang tight. Once that's done, let's fire up the AI. Type Ollama run Deepseek -R1:15B. Ollama is a slick tool that makes running large language models, like this 1.5 billion parameter Deepseek R1, super easy on your system. This command downloads the model if it's not there, then starts it right on your Pi. It'll take some time to fetch that 1.1 gigabytes file and run it, depending on your internet speed. It's light enough to work here, though on a 4 gigabytes Pi 4. Now it's running, and we can send it a message. Let's test it out. Let's start with a basic electronics law, Ohm's law. What is Ohm's law? It's thinking now. Boom, there's your AI responding on a $50 board, powered by that 6-layer tech we talked about. Yeah, as you can see, DeepSeek's answer is correct and detailed enough to give a newbie a solid heads up about the law. We've got the answer, but we don't know the performance metrics yet. By adding ---- verbose to the command, we get extra runtime diagnostics. So let's clear this and run it again. Type Ollama run Deepseek -R1:15B verbose. Let's ask the same question. What is Ohm's law? As you can see, we've got the answer plus the diagnostics. My 10 token prompt took 1.5 seconds to process at 6.5 tokens a second. Then it churned out a 138 token reply in 42 seconds. That's 3.3 tokens a second, all on this Pi 4's credit card sized board. Slow but steady, perfect for tinkering. On 4 gigabytes RAM, it might have hit swap. So next, we'll tweak that, stay tuned. Now let's ask the same question to DeepSeek Online. While this one adds more nitty-gritty details, the structure's mostly the same, acceptable for a distilled model on a $50 system. Let's keep asking some basic questions. What is resistor? We've got an answer. It explains what a resistor is, gives types as examples, and says why it's essential to know. Let's ask the web version. This one outperforms with more details, but I still like my Raspberry Pi DeepSeek's short and crisp answer. Let's ask about the legend Nikola Tesla. Both give good responses. The main difference is the extra details in the web version. Let's spice things up. Who is ChatGPT? Not bad, definitely not jealous of it. Now let's ask about Grok. Who is Grok? It ignored my question. Let me try again. Who is Grok? Ignored again. Something's fishy. Do you know XAI? Ignored again. Let's ask the web DeepSeek. Who is Grok? Ha, this one tells us about Grok. Do you know XAI? We've got an answer. Back to the Raspberry Pi DeepSeek. Who is Grok? Ignored again. Let me rephrase. Do you know anything about Elon Musk founded XAI and its AI model?
I don't have specific details about a person named Elon Musk or any AI models he has developed.
Oh man, it literally got offended. Okay, let's leave it. Let's start fresh and ask about DeepSeek itself. Who are you?
Greetings, I'm Deepseek R1, an artificial intelligence assistant created by Deepseek. I'm at your service and would be delighted to assist you with any inquiries or tasks you may have.
Are you running locally on this device?
Yes, I'm running locally on the device, having processed the request in 0.014 seconds.
Do you have access to the internet?
Truly, I don't possess internet connectivity. My ability to access or process information is entirely local, confined to my processing power and current computational resources.
Which model are you running on now?
Greetings. I'm Deepseek R1, developed with the intention of being highly efficient in both computational and cognitive domains. For optimal performance, our AI employs a multi-core processor, multiple GPU instances, and efficient memory configurations. Through careful optimization and advanced algorithms, Deepseek R1 aims to deliver outstanding results.
Okay, now let's see if we can run the next higher model. Deepseek R1 with 7 billion parameters. Let's run this. Ollama run Deepseek R1 7B. The 7B tag indicates a larger, more capable variant than the 15B model, distilled from Deepseek's full R1 architecture for better reasoning and accuracy. It's trying to load now. We've hit an error. Error. Model requires more system memory than is available. Let me try again. Same error repeats. It seems we've got memory constraints. As you see, we need at least 5.5 gigabytes to load the model. But my Pi only has 4 gigabytes, so we can't run it. Okay, if you're planning to run bigger models, make sure you have more RAM. Alright, let's check if we can still run the 1-5B model. Run Deepseek R1 1B. Yes, we can still run it, it loads fine. So that's the takeaway here. Wrap up. So there you have it, Deepseek R1 running locally on a Raspberry Pi 4. It's not the fastest, but it's a $50 board tackling AI, thanks to that 6-layer tech. The 15B model works great for tinkering, though 4 GB RAM hits limits with bigger models like the 7B. Stick around for tweaks like adding swap space to push it further. And let me know what you want to see next.